Thank you.
How much do you tell him, or am I just telling him everything?
He told me that
Tell him
OTT was mad about cameras and
Wait,
that there's some that he told us to move out. Am I missing context?
Honestly, there's a lot of context, but there's no context to why he said that. I don't think we really pressed him.
Nope.
Did you tell him?
How come I leave the 26 months of the prime? Thank you.
I told him to wait for the siren story because I don't know much about it.
What happened to sirens? Yeah, Winter getting kidnapped. I don't really understand that either.
Winter. So the sirens and vixens did a job together, an ammunition contract, and there was a member of Black Lotus. I think he was a hang-around called Casper. He was there, and basically, I guess, told Black Lotus what they were doing. So Black Lotus countered their ammunition. Black Lotus member felt bad about it.
Wait,
hang-around felt bad about it.
Wait, the Black Lotus countered their own boy who was doing the ammunition.
No, so he was a 7th, so he left. And then basically helped Black Lotus rob them and shoot them and shit. So, he feels bad and returns the guns or whatever, gets called a rat, gets shot by Black Lotus, which prompts him to call us. And basically, like, say, yo, if you need any information, I got you, just let me shoot OTT or some shit.
Okay.
And, yeah, so OTT, like, kidnapped Winter about it, I guess to get information on Casper or whatever, and was pressing her about us, too, like, I don't know, nothing really important, to be honest. But yeah, so he basically offered, I guess OTT was pressed that we were, like, he read text messages to Winter and, like, Tic Tac called OTT BBL OTT or some shit that he was mad about. And he thought we were talking shit on Twatter. After he shot down Winter, he like twatted saying
Hey, really?
What did he say? He said
your daughter Benji daughter bleed the same.
Oh, you
whatever.
bleed like yeah.
Wait, I don't understand. What is that? You bleed like? Is he saying that you bleed just like anyone else?
His daughter bleeds just like Benji. I guess he's just trying to be antagonistic towards Benji and say like, you know, try to say like, oh, I shot your daughter and she bleeds just like you do, Benji. Like he's just trying to press us, I think. But yeah, and then yeah, Casper calls up like Louis, whatever, tells us there's like cameras everywhere. So we go to the house, find the camera. Sly calls me and he's like, let's talk, let's squash this shit. There's a lot of tension between both sides and we want to kind of squash it. And I'm like, yeah, we can't do that right now. There's no one around that can facilitate it. And then
good answer. I like that answer.
I don't know, 10 minutes later, they all show up, like a convoy of them, Black Lotus, to where we are at the camera behind the house. Just a huge convoy. And they basically start pressing. Basically me. Everyone else didn't say shit. Everyone else bit their tongues. So basically pressing me, saying things like, we want you to sell our houses, move out. You know, it's our turf. If you touch our camera, it's a declaration of war. It's basically like shooting me is what OTT said.
The camera, so as my scene, the camera that's on our house.
Allowed. Yeah, the one that's facing our house, we're not allowed to touch. Oh,
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
We tried, and we couldn't. But yeah, he was saying things like, oh, you need to wait for your masters to be around. You know, it's war if we touch that camera. He talked some shit about you, to be honest. I can't remember what he said, but he was like saying that he wants to talk to Benji and not you because you don't do shit or something.
That's crazy.
Just pressing.
You know, it's funny, even when he is around, they don't do shit. Crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, I didn't fight back to any of it, to be honest. I let him just go at it, say what he had to say. I wasn't gonna, you know, give in to what they want, because they're clearly just trying to piss us off.
He's just trying to get into conflict with this. I'm just trying to figure out what the f is going on in his brain, you know?
I don't know. It could be old shit coming up. It could be, I don't know if we pressed them too much, which we didn't. I don't know. Today before Storm, they were all standing in Fudge. So I stood there and stared at them from our house. And like, they all come over and they all start like getting really butthurt that I'm giving them joke shit. You know what I mean? I'm just sat there like hitting the gritty and shit.
Yeah.
Some guy comes over and calls me a little pup, so I start barking at them.
What the
And he
fuck?
gets like super pressed. They're like, "Don't convoy on our street," like telling us not to drive to our house because we were in a convoy because we were voting for Nino. So we went to vote for Nino. We drove back to the house, and they had an issue with that. And I'm like, bro,
These get pressed about everything. It's crazy.
Yeah,
These motherfuckers,
like,
they
they
say,
can't
"Oh,
fucking breathe."
you using the road? You driving your cars on our road? It's crazy. Holy shit!"
No, my
Oh
favorite
my
OTT
God.
quote was touching the camera is basically shooting me. So we kind of been joking about that. Like driving on fudge is basically shooting OTT. Yeah.
Nope.
So it's yeah. I mean,
God, bro.
it's clearly he's trying to antagonize us. He's trying to piss us off.
Bro,
He's trying to fucking
it's so
start
crazy
some
to me.
bullshit. I don't know why. I don't know how much we've pressed them because like obviously I wasn't around for a couple weeks. I think they just want war. I think their terms for the war is we get out of fudge. They want us to sell our houses and leave. That's what I gathered from that conversation. They want us out. They want us to know it's their turf, not ours. They don't want us doing anything on it, apparently, even breathing or joking, and just anything. They don't
yeah,
want
just
us
don't
to
breathe,
fucking...
don't move, don't live, don't do anything. Yeah, you own
Yep.
you own more. You know, we own more houses than them on their own turf. Quite the turf they
Yeah.
have there.
I just find it fun. Like, he keeps making those comments about us waiting for you guys to be around. Like, oh, go back to your masters. It's like, bro, do your gang just not listen to you guys or something? Like, are you used to your gang members not paying attention to what you guys say? Like, of course I'm waiting. I'm not gonna make the executive decision to go to war without anyone around. Like,
He just
hello?
has zero patience. Trust me. Like, this man doesn't have patience. Like you said, he's pressing you guys for breathing.
Yeah,
for fucking
so
moving around.
He still wants to talk to us, OTT. That's where we're at right now. He
You know,
wants to have a conversation, but
it's
it's not going to be a
crazy.
conversation.
I don't even know if
him
it's worth having a
antagonizing.
conversation with OTT. I kind of feel like I
Yeah.
should just skip that shit and talk to Sly.
Stats,
Yes.
so KJ was on the exact
Because
same energy.
it
So
seems like
Sly-
OTT's got that energy that he just wants a war right now. And Sly, it seems like Sly actually wanted to talk earlier, right?
Yup,
Yup.
100%.
Well, he got talked
so
over. He actually got talked over during
Who
the
did?
conversation.
he
Sly
did
did?
OTT.
OTT
yeah,
got talked
so
over by
Sly,
who? By Sly?
OTT.
This
So
is
Sly
crazy.
called me, remember, wanted to fix things. Then OTT and all of them roll up to us and just completely ruin that, right? And just get super antagonistic.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, Sly. Yeah, I think the best bit's talking to Sly, but OTT is just gonna keep, I don't know, yapping until we talk to him. KJ was gonna speak to Sly today. Sly wasn't around.
Crazy shit, man.
So that's
What a
basically where we're
crazy
at.
world.
We're all they're just pressing us.
Who would
So
have
we
known
talk
that Sly was the more mature one to actually lead the group? Crazy now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder we poaching him.
Is OTT even in Black Lotus? Like, I don't
See,
know that
here's
situation.
the thing. I don't know. I was under the impression that OTT was going with the besties. And all of a sudden, this guy is trying to leave the Black Lotus now, or lead them. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I got the impression that he was leading them based on that conversation, but I don't know.
So what? This motherfucker couldn't get into the besties, and now all of a sudden he falls back to his boys that he was using for months? Blows me away,
I guess
man.
so. It was, yeah. One of their members said I was yapping like a little dog.
Oh,
I'm so pressed.
bro,
I asked him for a cup of sugar.
I don't know. Listen, here's the crazy thing, Fifi. You get impressed for barking at a motherfucker. It's crazy.
I did start barking. No, I started barking at them when they said that. Like 6 members of Black Lotus. I was just there like, arf, 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 arf.
God.
Oh, Fifi. Hey, listen, you gotta stop getting under their skin. All right, you about to start a war, Fifi. You crazy
I'm
for
so
that?
good at it though. It's crazy.
Dude, she's so
Oh
funny,
yeah.
bro.
I think at that moment behind the house, we did a really good job. You would have been proud of us.
What, you did a really good job not saying anything.
I know, because it was me, Louis, Tic Tac. Fifi was there too.
Jesus.
I was the
Every
only
bone
one
in our
talking
body.
because everyone else just wanted to either escalate or shoot. So I had to be the one to sit there with like my Cerberus PR answers. Like, yeah, I'll talk to somebody come around.
Not
oh yeah,
the Cerberus PR answer's crazy.
Dude, I went full fucking PR mode and it pissed them
You
off. It
with
was great.
Cerberus PR is insane.
And then we went out. And then we went to the Mirror Park Pond. And we started chilling.
Yeah, we did.
Bruh.
Because like they originally walked up to us, and I was I was a little petty. I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to take this camera out this tree. When he walked up to me, and then he's like, dude, take the camera down. It's our turf. You don't touch anything on our turf. You know, that kind of energy.
I don't, they're trying to do this so they look big, but the crazy thing is the way they're going about it makes them look so small. Like,
it was so fun.
Oh, you guys driving cars on our street? Hey, you guys can't be doing that. It's crazy.
Like Sly was trying to fix things, and OTG just came and swung his thing around.
Nah, this shit crazy.
Crash out.
No, listen. Don't worry. We can take care of it. We can. Hey, did you guys destroy the camera or not?
No, we couldn't.
Why not?
Like we were trying to destroy it when they showed up, but we couldn't grab it.
You have to have somebody help you. You have the helping hand.
I mean, you could get a large car, no?
We haven't tried after that because like nobody's really been wanting to start shit without like people around. Because today it was KJ and Prez. Prez went to bed early. KJ wanted to talk to Sly, and no one really wanted to escalate shit. But, I mean, if you want to take that fucking camera down, Gabe, take that fucking camera down. Let's do it.
So wait, what did Perez and KJ say?
Well, Perez was on smoke, but then he went to bed. So I don't know. KJ is basically, he knows what's up. He knows they're just trying to press us, and he just wants to talk to Sly.
Well, here's the thing,
figure out what's
right?
going on.
The funny thing about our underbosses, right, is that KJ is a very, very, very big realist. He knows how to read people. He knows what people want. He knows OTT wants a conflict, so he could look like the bigger man. You know, these guys just got raided. They're feeling like the underdogs. They want to prove themselves as a group. And OTT feels like the way he's going to do that is by pressing us. It's crazy. Perez doesn't like the fact that these are pressing us, and I understand. I get it from Perez. Yeah, I get it. Like, it's true. The motherfuckers are trying to press us for driving, you know? So I get where it's coming from.
Yeah, Perez was like watching the cameras, trying to find any opportunity to kind of strike.
Yeah.
I'm like me personally, like I see both sides because
I do. I see both sides too.
They are doing it to get that reaction 100%. But at the same time, if they're straight up telling us we have to move, we have to leave, it's not gonna end until we do something.
Right.
So I can see the benefit of striking when we have a good opportunity as well.
No,
right?
very good take. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think you handled that very well, Fifi, by the way. Well done. I mean, I feel like avoiding the escalation of war is exactly what me and Benji, requested from you guys. And you did that. So, hey, I am incredibly proud of somehow Tic Tac, Maxine, and who was the other person? Louis? The most Zoomer we have didn't speak up. So I'm so proud right now.
I know they were so good.
I'm so blown away.
And because you have no idea how antagonistic OTD was trying to be. He kept picking at things that he thought would piss everyone off, and everyone just kept their mouth shut, and I was just ignoring it. I was doing my usual voice, like my upbeat tone. You know what I mean? We were all just chilling.
Oh, very good.
I said that to him, like he kept saying we were pressing them, and I was like, no, we're just chilling. Like we're not out here trying to press anybody. We're literally vibing, which is true.
It's good. Honestly, it looks it looks good on Hades though in that regard. The good thing is that now me and Benji are back, and we can do whatever we want. These keep pressing us now. It'll actually be war. Unfortunately for them, or fortunately, whatever they want, I guess OTT is going to be crying happy that they finally get the war they want. And trust me, we'll make it worth their while. But listen, in the meantime, we should go take that camera down. Also, try to get Benji filled in too. Tarring, think of the 12 months of Prime.
Benji around?
I don't know. He told me he was going to be back today, but honestly, I wouldn't blame him if he spent another few days or a day or two extra away, you know?
Yeah, I'm not going to be around long. I'm EP.
No, thank you for giving me a little bit of recap. It does help a lot, though.